We cannot decide.
This might be it.
I got an idea. Amy. Maybe.
No way.
Mighty. Mo. Fish. Tiger. Bye. Stone. If he hollers, let him go. My mother told me you pick the very best one, and you are
I almost had a heart attack.
Anybody moves, anybody says anything, cut the boy's other eye out, get it to his father, and then we'll start.
Oh, he's giving the peace sign to Sasha.
You could blink.
It's not Daryl or Clint.
We don't know that.
You could blink. You can cry. Hell, you're all gonna be doing that.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at that! Turn it around. Turn it.
Oh my god.
Did you hear that? He said, suck my nuts.
Oh my god. Who is he hitting?
I'm still in right now.
Okay, I thought he was hitting someone else again. But, oh my god. Oh my god. This is... Abraham's last words were "suck my nuts."
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
This.
Oh, that's how the blood.
You guys, look at my dirty girl. Sweetheart, lay your eyes on this.
Daryl, do not move.
Oh, damn. Were you together? That sucks.
Oh my god.
But if you were, you should know. There was a reason for all of this. Red? And hell, he was, is, and will ever be Red. He just took 1 or 6 or 7 for the team. So take a damn look. Take a damn look.
No! No! Why would you do that? No.
Wait.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I told you Daryl was gonna jump up. I told you.
No, God, please, no.
That? Oh, my. That is a no-no.
Oh my God.
The whole thing. Not one bit of that shit flies here.
Swear to God.
Do it? Right here. No, you don't kill that. Not until you try a little. Not how it works. Now I already told you people. First one's free. Then what I say? I said I will shut that shit down. No exceptions.
Oh God.
Now I don't know what kind of lying assholes you've been dealing with. But I'm a man of my word. First impressions are important. I need you to know me. So, back to it. Buddy, you still there? I just don't know. It seems like you're trying to speak, but you just took a hell of a hit. I
my
just
God.
popped your skull so hard, your eyeball just popped out. And it is gross as shit. Thank God. I'm thank you. Oh, hell. I can see this is hard on you guys. I am sorry. I truly am. But I did say, no exception. You bunch of pussies. I'm just getting started. Lucille is thirsty. She is a vampire bat.
I hate being right. Is there one more?
I don't know. But I just lost my favorite ever on the show.
What? Was the joke that bad?
And yeah, it's over.
His first words ain't dumbass.
People died, Ray.
Protect, you know,
It's what happened. Doesn't mean the rest of them have to. Give me my axe. Give me my axe. Freedom from a jewel.
What I don't understand is that Daryl's the one that jumped up at him. Why did he go after someone else? Why not the person that jumped at you?
the worst punishment you can do to somebody, like even in the military, if you do something wrong, they punish everybody else. That way, like, Daryl jumped up. Now Daryl has to live for the rest of his however long life knowing he's the
Ready for what?
Ready for a really big disappointment.
Ready for tears and sadness. Only not as much for me as it was for him, but still very, very sad moment of our love for Walking Dead that has been the glue that holds this relationship together. I'm all for Team Daryl. I'm Team Daryl. So I got very, very lucky, but now I have to live with the fact that it's because of my character that his favorite character is now dead. And he will be holding that over my head till the day that we die.
Mm-hmm.
And his death will probably be my fault as well.
Well, I'm telling you what, when Daryl dies, yes, I will be sad, but there's going to be a moment where I'm going to look over at you and say, he had it coming.
You hear that, Daryl fans? Start with the mutiny.
Look, okay, Daryl didn't have to
Get
do anything.
him! I should just scream out your address right now so they can start sending you, like, I don't know, bombs in the mail and stuff.
No, like, I don't hate Daryl or anything now. Like, don't get me wrong, like, what he did was the direct cause of Glenn's death. Now, Rick could have been the cause of it, too, because Negan was going to have Rick cut off his own son's arm because of the look that he was giving him still even afterwards. So either way, it could have caused it between Daryl or Rick. But it just so happened that this was Daryl causing it. So, of course, I'm going to have a little bit of spite towards him right now because, I mean, my favorite character just died, but...
Blame Negan. Negan killed him. I got extremely lucky. As you can see in the reaction video that we put at the front of the video for our vlogging channel that we recently changed the name of, I screamed really loud at one point. When my first scream was whenever I thought when Daryl jumped out and everything, spoiler alert, when Daryl jumps out and everything like that, I screamed because I was like, you idiot! You blew it up!
Well, I was the same way.
Then he didn't. But, by the way, that was a reference to a really good movie. Continue.
I mean, I was the same way because I was like, oh, God, no, like... Because I do like Daryl. So the fact that if they were going to kill him, I was like, dude, that sucks.
You know what would have sucked? If our prediction came true and they killed both of them?
Yeah.
Both.
Now, I mean, the first theory that I heard was Abraham and Glenn. And I'm pretty sure, as all of you know now, that it's true. It was Abraham and Glenn.
Well, at first it was Abraham by itself.
Yeah.
And then it was Abraham and Glenn. Then it was Daryl and Glenn. Then it was Daryl and Abraham. And now it is finally Abraham and Glenn. And you know something? I think the only thing that really finally got me, well, I mean, obviously I was crying through most of it, but something that really pulled at me was the ending scene whenever Rick says to Maggie, he's our family too, and he chokes up a little bit, and I choked up a little bit, and I'm crying again just thinking about it. So, continue.
I mean, okay, I actually did shed a few tears during this episode. I tried to keep it together for the most part. They
see that you're lying. They've already seen you are exaggerating how few tears you shed. Y'all know the truth. You know the truth.
We don't have...
like a baby. He's gay for Glenn. Oh God, that should be on a T-shirt. Gay for Glenn.
Well, Glenn, of course, was always my favorite, and as soon as that first hit to Glenn happened, I didn't even know how to react. And I mean, I know that it happened in the comics.
Hey, don't
but
ask.
Well, I don't even know, man. We don't have the footage of Rick saying, he's part of our family. That's whenever she started crying again. That's where the most tears came out, because the next scene they show is all of them at a dinner table together, and Glenn's holding his child, and I'm like,
Which I don't really know tells us that Maggie will get through her pregnancy or have the child, or maybe it was just wishful thinking.
Yeah, and what's funny is the baby was like completely Asian too. Like it wasn't even half Asian. This was like Bruce Lee look-alike with blonde hair. So.
Oh well, blonde hair. Boom. There's a little bit of Maggie in there, right there.
Sure, but Maggie has brown hair. That's a dominant trait, and Glenn has black hair because he's Asian.
Well, then Maggie has a couple of skeletons in the closet. Uh-oh.
Are there any blondes in the group?
Not since Beth, I don't think. Uh-oh. Just kidding. That's her sister.
But, yeah, I don't know.
Wait, but that's something, though. Like, Beth was her sister, so the blonde trait is technically in her gene pool.
Yeah.
Quote unquote, because, like, my mom has blonde hair, my dad has brown hair, so I got brown hair, but my brother got blonde hair.
Yeah.
Coincidence? I think not.
So yeah, this episode, it was good in a sense, as in getting to see the flashbacks and Negan at his cruelest, getting to see the Abraham death, and Abraham went out in a good way for his character. But whenever he hit Glenn, I'm gonna lose it, because to know that I just lost someone who has been my favorite from the start.
I literally felt like I was gonna throw up most of the time, because
Yeah.
it made you wait. Like, already we were waiting for 6 months. Like, you don't understand. Our relationship has been consistent of 3 things, and those 3 things are The Walking Dead, Mass Effect, and Big Brother. Those have been our 3 things that have just yeah, so like the fact that such an epic thing just happened, it really is hitting us. Like, it is that was actually something that we were fearful of happening for the longest time. Like, Glenn has already defeated death so many times. We were thinking they're not gonna kill him just yet, because that's what everyone is expecting. And normally they do something that you're not even thinking is gonna happen, like Herschel's death. Oh God.
Herschel's death. Hell, Tyrese had one of the most surprising, deaths ever, because you don't even know anything's gonna happen. Just out of nowhere, there's a zombie that bites him.
Yeah.
And this right here, it was out of nowhere. Even though we knew what was in the comics, it was still out of nowhere. And Glenn has been in situations where the odds are literally like 90-10. Those are his odds. And 90 being death. 10 being him getting out. Like, he's been shot in the chest by Nicholas, and then had zombies pouring on top of him right after that. Then, again, Nicholas falling on top of him, falling into a crowd of zombies, and yet, no, he gets out of that. But then there's an angry guy with a bat who says, well, you jumped out of line and hit me. Let me hit your friend. Like,
look, this is how big of fans we are. Our dog is named T-Dog, which was originally my first ever favorite character. He became my first ever favorite character for his comedic relief. That is something that just hits me right on the head. Like, I love it so much. That's why I'm with that. So it's just one of those things that I always love. But then Glenn became like a loved character. He wasn't my favorite. Daryl was still my favorite because he's Daryl. But Glenn was one of those comedic relief, and I don't know how we're going to get that comedic relief that we're going to need with such a dark series now. Since they also killed off, the other comedic relief. They killed off almost all of the comedic reliefs.
Well, you got Eugene, but Eugene right now is in a dark place because Abraham
Eugene
just died.
Isn't
so
gonna be funny at all.
I don't think there's gonna be any
mourning.
Comic relief right now because they're all in such a dark place. It's gonna be really down and dirty right now.
Yeah, this is gonna be a very twisted season that I think the only thing that might uplift your spirits is the tiger.
Yeah, Sheba.
The tiger is something else we have to look forward to, but other than that, right now, I'm just kind of like, I want this season to be over with, I want to forget about it, and I want to start the next season with hopefully Maggie destroying the hell out of Negan. I want Maggie to be the one to end it. If she doesn't, the next best thing would be Daryl to redeem himself, you know?
But, you know, we're going to have Negan for quite a while, so
Yeah.
I think we just got to get used to him. And, you know, Jeffrey Dean Morgan is a great person to play the role, and he's going to do great in the future, so. But,
Alright, well, we're going to wrap it up because I'm sure y'all are all trying to watch other reaction videos to the most death-defying death so far, so Amber and Jace are out of here tonight. We got to go to sleep and sleep off the pain of headaches that we've gotten from crying too hard.
paying homage to those that we lost tonight, I will find you.
Aww.
I will find you.
That's disgusting. Bye.